of all the straight we have, from Sheyi Vibes to Zlatan to this year, Portable is the first to get number 1 this year. But journey so far, how would you call this guy's journey?
Consistent. Like that's the first and major word that I'll use for Portable. Bro, like man is ever consistent. There's no room for maturity with street artists. Street artists is always very outspoken and want to talk out and let people know what is going on. So for Portable, I feel like they should leave him the way he's, just add 1 or 2 finesse in some area and then it's good to go.
Hi guys, what's up? What's good, guys? How you guys doing? The weekend was weekending, so the long one. I'm sure you guys had fun over the weekend. I did, trust me. And how you guys? I hope you guys had amazing fun. So I kind of told my guys. So I was in my church. I went to minister. I said I'd preach, and I told my folks at church that they should watch me on Sunday. I'm going to give them on Monday. I'm going to give them a shout out. So shout out to all folks who worked in this ministry system on Sunday. It was fun. It was good seeing that we shared the word of God together. So I remember I just surprised that you preach. Yes, I do that. My name is Naki, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for being with us. This is Gospel Reaction, where we have amazing conversation. You guys that doubted Portable then, I was one person who was always saying that this guy has potential. I think I've been justified. I'm the only Portable fan that believes that this guy can do it. I've said it over and over again. Portable is smart, he's intelligent, he's cool, he's this, he's that. You know, people always come and say, no, he's not, he's that. Really, he has proven us wrong, because as we speak, the number 1 song in the country is Moroti Igbatebi Pami. Skepta and Portable coming through that one. It's currently number 1, and they're doing good for themselves. We have so many talk today. We have Rema in the conversation, we have Portable in the conversation, and then we have Ayra Starr normally on the conversation. So it's kind of a bumper pack, and our advice that you don't go nowhere. I'm not alone. I'm also obviously with the one who checked you about the and looking also different. We're back here having the conversation today, and I saw you guys comment last week. It was nice. It was nice seeing that people can troll him. Really, before now, people like to insult me, but I think that for the people have left me alone now, and they should remember that way in Jesus' name. Amen. I love you guys. And the first give us good love.
I do, right?
I do, Baba.
I do.
Before we get to our topic here, so me and Don went to get
guy
water.
Hey.
So let me tell you the journey of this thing, right? Let me give you the story. So last year, before we went on break last year, I know we were buying from one vendor, we were buying for 600 naira. The time we bought one for 700 naira was when we took one different brand.
Yeah.
We took a different brand. We now go for 700 naira. It was 600 naira, and well, that was like a fair price, yeah. So we came to this year, we changed vendor, and I think it was not everywhere. It was like like 1,000 naira there, about bouncing 1K. We went there we bought last week for 1K. We went there today. I swear, I thought it was for 2. The guy said it is now 1,800. I was like, is it for 1? I swear, for 1 water dispenser. We came with our own keg. So that means water is 1.6.
Yes.
Come with our own keg.
Yes.
Water is 1.8.
If we not come with our keg, it's going to be 3,000, because they sell that plastic for 1.2.
So you're selling water for me for 1,800.
I don't really talk. Maybe you don't get that 2K, like, I'll just buy a pack of bottled water. Once you enter, good morning, take water for the day. You like drink and come back. Because it's crazy.
Report. However, you have to drink your own for your day. That's your daily water.
$2. You know, those where you come, they'll give you tea and a milk for the day.
They'll
just give you your bottled water. Take.
But really, it's crazy, yo. It's really crazy.
It's really wild.
1.8.
Even to buy sachet water now, 1 bag of water is about 400.
1 is 15 naira.
So 1 is 15 naira.
400 naira.
Yes.
I remember that was like 17 naira for 1 bag.
1 bag is 400.
Then you not pack all the leakages. You not give them. You not give you.
Like, bro, like give them leakage. They'll give you back.
Water. Like it's water now.
Omah.
Like in your bad there, you think about lawomi. That means you're still the person who water.
If this thing turns to 2K, there's one guy that supplies water in our area. I'll just collect his number. He's gonna come supplying us. I think he's supplying us 5 bags. That's 2,000.
Well,
So
2 weeks.
We don't be doing one bag for one day now. So
You're not going to carry only your uncle for us.
I tell you, boy, you have only 3 sachets of water today. One in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the night.
Anyways, guys, thank you for joining us. But this is not to all. I think I'll send you my solution here. I think I have a solution. And I'm not trying because of national TV here, but I have to say, I feel like we should go to the streets. We cannot be acting like all is normal. All is not well. I feel like we should go to the streets. Let's protest.
Who wants to come out? You know, assuming the result of the last protest didn't end up the way it was, people go don't come out. Like it wouldn't even be this bad. As soon as the subsidy thing happened, people will eat the streets straight up. Like bro. Yeah. Because I remember during the Jonathan era, any small thing protest, any small thing they don't gather for Ojota. Like that's like a normal.
Wait, where were you that time?
I was still in school then. Any small thing, Ojota, MKO Gardens, any small thing, everybody don't gather, carry placard. You see Nollywood veteran, you see everybody. But now,
you know I'm laughing. Then and now, you want to look at work again. You don't know anymore. You say, where are you? You say, apologies. There's protest no job. I'll be coming in late. You say, why? Protest not boss scarcity. But really, yeah, I feel like we can't go. Well, we were there okay like this. Next month, we better say water for 2,500.
Bro, we don't have a choice by then because she will not go drink water.
Ask me that's
like you drink water now. Water. No matter how expensive it becomes,
you must drink water. It's
like
it's necessary.
So do we go back to tap water?
But tap water clean.
We not go die. Even I would drink one time.
No, I thought we not go die.
At the point before sachet water, bottled water became very popular.
Ice water. Ice water. But I was drinking it well.
In the fridge. Maybe refrigerated water will be better. We use our water money to be buying units.
Anyways, guys, let's come back to our reaction. We have a lot to talk about today. Let's begin with Rema actually. Well, Rema has been. I saw an hashtag where Rema. Yeah. By the way, all our artists lost all of the Brit Awards.
Rema performed.
Yeah, that's the thing. They just perform. Grammy, whatever it is for Grammy. Get one of our performers, we all lost out. Then the Brit Award. Now it's taking back to. We've spoken about this before 2 weeks ago. Last week, yeah, we were talking about his Afrobeat on the decline.
Yeah.
Where Joya came out to give explanation. Mm-hmm. I kind of feel like I think at this point Afrobeat is already declining. If you look at it, or do you think it's the award not using us to catch cruise?
Well, I think it depends on the categories that they were nominated in and how strong the contenders are. Because to be very fair, you cannot win everything you are nominated for because you are on a global takeover or global whatever. Same way we have, it's just like a phase in life. Bro, you cannot be big all the time.
Yeah, true.
So if Afrobeat has been doing well and all of that, there will be a point where say you go on get 1 or 2 call of fame, but regardless we still continue pushing.
Yeah, sure.
So I feel like probably the guys that didn't win had a better contender than them, and that's why they lost to the person.
Cause I saw a poll they put Song of the Year and they put the Rema song down, and then it's a Brit Award, so we have a lot of British guys who are very cool. And like, why are you doing that to yourself? Why trying to put us in a space where
just like the person that won the most award last night, she won 6 awards and then Album of the Year, Ray. I've never heard of her before. Like when I went to their page, RAYE.
I saw that on the page.
She got 6 awards and then she won Album of the Year. I like
what's she singing?
Ray. Bro, that's my first time of hearing that name or seeing who she is. So, and it is a Brit Award. Obviously, you cannot expect an outsider to come and win awards in Britain rather, because it is their award. It is for most of the people in their country. Now they now nominate songs that they thought or that have done well in that calendar. It's just like coming to Nigeria now and say, oh, top songs in Lagos, then Sensational should come and win it. It's not possible. It could be nominated because of the success, but it can never win it. So that's how I feel it is.
True. Anyways, for Rema, we saw why he performed at the Brit Award, and it was nice to see Rema back on stage.
It was chilled.
Really nice.
The set was really, really nice. I love the set. I love the band. Like they really changed the dimension of the song. Normally the intro was a bit shorter, but they made it longer. They elongated. They added 1 or 2 finesse, and it was really, really. And Rema delivered. the boy don't sabi the thing now.
No, you don't get it. But then we saw, I think for all of that have passed, but then what is still pressing on people's hearts is that last year, around this time, Rema was already picking up, already trying to make noise and all of that. This year, on a very different scale, Rema is still much silent. This is March.
Yeah.
Rema has not said anything. He has not had the post. He has not making us no studio work, nothing. He's just on his own. Now, what do you think is? Because I saw the hashtag where's Rema? It's very buzzing. Why do you think he's taking this whole time? He ended last year on a break. He started taking a break, so that was a break. Is he still on break? It's not time to come out of break. What's happening with Rema?
Yeah, for me, I think the break is over because he just performed over the weekend.
Yeah.
And I also feel like this pause was or is intentional. At a point, there's always the room for PR growth or PR whatnot, and it boils down to how well people get to talk about you or remember you or have something to say about you.
True.
So now Rema has been off since he posted about wanting to rest. His doctors advised him, and he's not dropped songs. He's not done anything. He's just been on the low. He dropped music video for
D&D.
So for me, I feel like it is just very intentional. Like, okay, let me just stay on the low. Let me see how well people want me back. Let me see how well people will need me, and then I'm going to come and bro. Obviously, when he comes back, he's announcing a single, and he could even come and then just drop without even announcing because he's that big. He has that kind of audience. So for me, I'm just really relaxed. I'm not even bothered because bro, the boy has worked really hard. So if he wants to take out time to rest, it's fine to rest.
Talking about working really, really hard, yeah. We saw how hard Rema worked last year, and then the Grammys came out, which is supposed to be a world that validates his hard work. And then we saw where he lost at the Grammy. Now, this stuff can be psychological at the point. It can just affect your mental health where you work so hard, and then you thought you should win this thing, you didn't win it. Now, it could affect how you see the game and all of that.
Yeah.
Now, do you think this is affecting Rema in one way or the other? Because now, Burna Boy lost us with African Giants. The energy was mad. He came back with so he got the Grammy. Rema lost us with this one. His energy is not even giving us like want to win a Grammy. He's just on the spirit where anything that comes. I'm not putting energy. I'm not doing anything. Do you think Rema is really, really, really looking out for the Grammy?
Looking at how he's been over the years, I don't think there has been any point where he has mentioned. I'm not sure. Like now that I said, I don't think. I'm not sure. There has been any point where he has mentioned that
want to win the Grammy.
The Grammys, like to even have a conversation around the Grammys. He's not done that. And if you look at it, there are some artists where they do not even get to talk, but then they are pursuing some certain things.
Yeah.
And then there are some artists that they want you to know that this is what I'm pursuing, and I have to get it by force. Example, it's Burna Boy. When he did the African Giants, it didn't work. He had to go back to the drawing board, put effort, and then he got it. So for Rema, I wouldn't want to say outrightly that he's looking forward to or is anxious, let me use that word, about the Grammy. Yes, if he wins the Grammy, bro,
fine,
it's good, like it's great, but he doesn't look like one who is all about the awards and all about the Grammys. Let me use the Grammys that we were talking about. So I feel like right now he's just in his space. If the Grammys come, fine. If it doesn't come, all well and good. If I want to go for the Grammy, bro, there's some sort of maybe template or what we are calling that. Okay, if you want to get the Grammy nomination,
at least
this and this are the things that you need to do. So if you want that, he obviously will do that and then get what he wants.
Okay, so I recall that we always sit on this our set here that in Afrobeat is going so fast that it's not waiting for you. Wherever you are, however big you are, it doesn't wait for you. Now Rema last project was D&D time, and it's been a long time. This long thing, you see it LD for you. Like, do you think we are going to wait for Rema because it's Rema? Are we going to wait for him till he comes back, or is like he might get to work so hard to get his fans back again?
For me, I don't think he would work so hard to get his fans back. Rema is like, bro, he's big.
Rema is big.
He's a global star. So whenever he's back, everybody would accept him with open arms. Even despite the fact that he's still off, he's still the most he has the most listeners on Spotify. Like breaking a lot of records, the YouTube numbers and everything. Despite the fact that he's not even active, like supposedly. So I feel like whenever he decides to come back, he's going to get everything, all fresh and even more than he left. So no issues whether he comes back, soon enough or not. I think that once he comes, he's in good hand.
When Rema comes back, he is in good times. And we're moving on to the one that interests me the most is Big Smoke at it, Tobacco, Portable and Skepta. I remember I asked you on Friday that I was saying, Don, do you think Portable can get to number one? And then I can't remember what you said, but I knew you were like, yeah, bro. But anyways, Portable has to speak including number one.
Bro, he's giving Skepta his first number one song in Nigeria.
Bro, like it's funny how Yoruba will say you cannot ruin your pin. You cannot underestimate anybody. Like you cannot. Now of all his mates, remember Portable is the first to get number one this year. Of all his mates, all street artists. Okay, I won't call Ashake street artists actually. I won't call him street artists. Of all the street artists we have, from Sheyi Vibes to Zlatan to this year, Portable is the first to get it this year, and he did that with Skepta and everything. Portable story from Zazu to all the journey to now is on what's the song again?
Skepta.
This one you got
Tony Montana.
Okay. From all those runs to Tony Montana, like how would you rate his journey? He's so bad. He has been on time whereby
bro,
there was an award with the year this was supposed to win. We know that was Portable awards, but then he lost it to Grammy with bad habits. But journey so far, how would you call this guy's journey?
Consistent. Like that's the first and major word that I'll use for Portable. Bro, like man is ever consistent. He's keen to his craft.
True. Whether
good or bad, he doesn't care.
True.
He's always dropping songs. God, Portable if he drop 29 albums in a year, he doesn't care.
Absolutely.
Like he's just gonna drop once he feels like he sang a lot and then he need them to be out. He's just going to continue pushing. The way he pushes himself is really worthy of emulation. I know Jazzy has spoken about him a long time.
A long time.
About look at how Portable was his speed, bro. He has the numbers and all that, but he doesn't even care because, bro, people will forget you if they are not seeing their face. So his own is, guy, I have to be in your faces. I have to respond to everything that happened to me. Anybody that wants to cheat me, I have to, drag you, call you out, do this. So he's very, very, very outspoken and consistent with everything, with his the way he talks, with his demeanor, with his music, with his hunger. Like he's always, despite say Portable don't get his song, he's still reaching out to people, say
come and work for me. Let's come and give me a verse.
Burna Boy, I beg, Whiskey, that like he's always on it, and God just brought it big for him. Skepta liked him, and then he reached out, and the rest is history. And then we had Tony Montana. He even dropped an EP for it.
Tony Montana,
like, bro, he never slacks. Like he never slacks. Yeah, and he's one person that is always very grateful. Even though he has his own bad side, no one is perfect, but he always shows gratitude, for whatever anybody rather have done for him. Look at all you always praise Olamide. They say Bado is the only one that has helped him, because you remember that Olamide has to come from London just for them to have.
That was massive.
So if Olamide, that is another level for Olamide already,
bro.
Like say he flew in from London just to have them do that.
That's a different level with this skill.
So it's just really, really wild. Portable is very, very consistent, and like that's one thing, bro. He's consistent. He's hungry. Despite he don't get small change, he can easily afford some good things and all that. But then he's still very hungry, and it is really, really good to emulate.
For me, what I like about Portable is the fact that I like what he does for his tours. But Portable goes on tours, and usually looking for numbers, 20,000 show. Portable is doing a small club. Portable is doing 500 people, 300 people. He doesn't even care what you think about his shows, and he's doing it out. You will not see sell out, you will not see no sold out, but however he's doing the shows, and he feels accomplished about that. And that for me, that's like I think they call that self-love, and I think he just understands that's popular. He's doing like to the best of his knowledge. But moving on from that, you mentioned the fact that he reached out to artists, Tiwa Savage, Davido, Whiskey, Burna Boy. He called them out, please give me a verse. About he just perused himself, give me a verse. Perused is not till now, nobody has written a verse from there. He just Ashake. Ashake really smiled. Like he wrote
to everybody.
Ashake just smiled. Like Ashake smiled like Shane team. Now he has worked with somebody who is bigger than all the people he has reached out. Like give or take. Skepta is bigger than everybody has reached out. Everybody. Whiskey, Davido, Burna, Big Skep is Big Skep. You cannot argue with anybody. Now, So what does it drive to others who have at the point feel like I won't work with you? Now you know the thing about Sorry Story. Now it's not, it feels like okay, I've worked with a bigger person. Now is this a time to now reach back to those guys, or is it a time for those guys to now want to work with him or something?
Well, for me, I think there's nothing impossible. So far, like I would always say, like Portable, I feel it can be bigger than he is once you get the right team, people with him. He has a unique voice, like it is very distinguished to him, and then he has some sort of witty, funny pen game that people can easily relate to. So if they just fine tune and furnish that, easily you will get collaborations with anyone. Like all of those collaborations that he wanted, you would get them, and you cannot even say that you should not go back to them, or you should not answer them if they come. They will, and then you should answer them, because the fact that you had one with Skepta doesn't mean you cannot have another one with another person, and it could even be bigger than the one you had before. You can never tell what is going to so big. So I feel like Portable can reach out to them, or they reach out to him, whichever one. But he should just answer them and respond to them, and then have something good together.
Moving on, this is a very good way to begin the year for Portable. Very, very good way to begin the year. What do you think this rest of the year will look like for him?
The rest of the year is going to still be the usual Portable music upon music upon music, and then maybe you could decide to want to have a party at the end of the year, like a music concert. And then I feel like I can still get maybe one or two more major collaborations before the year runs out. Yeah.
So talking about Portable now, we all knew Portable based on his shenanigans online, his noise making, the way he comes to cry, makes noise. At the man of Sunday, they even beat him up and everything. Just we know him for that kind of rant. Now he's in a more he has worked with somebody who wants to stain the person's white, because obviously you can't stain this image online. Now, do you think it's a time to go back to who he used to be, or this is for more composed and matured in quotes, maturity in quote, like whiskey and all of that? What do you think he should do now?
Well, for me, I think he should just keep being himself. Really cannot force Portable to be what he's not, due to the fact that we want him to have a kind of appearance. It's just to work on his brand presentation. That's all. I think that he's still good the way it is. If he decides to talk, let him talk. There's no room for maturity with street artists. Street artists always very outspoken and want to talk out and let people know what is going on. So for Portable, I feel like they should leave him the way he's, just add one or two finesse in some area, and then it's good
to go. And finally, on our reactions today, we have Omah and Ayra Starr. I don't know where it began from. I don't know who started the conversation. I don't know why they are doing that. But on Twitter, as we speak, we're seeing a lot of back and forth. People are comparing Omah to Ayra Starr, saying Omah is better. Omah so is bigger than Ayra Starr career. Someone is saying Ayra Starr rush bigger than Omah career. Too much drag. And for one, I believe like this is a very baseless conversation, because there's no need to start in the first place. These two guys are good artists who should be left alone. However, I just have thought that they want to start putting in the same bracket and everything. What do you think about that comparison to start with?
I think that it is not one that is needed. Which kind of comparison with that one?
Omah and Ayra Starr.
Omah and Ayra Starr. Like, I don't know why we just like to cause trouble, because we're not getting to do the old whiskey Davido Burna Boy P again.
We want to see,
turn the other guys against themselves, and and all of that. For me, I feel like both of them are doing fantastically well for themselves, and there's really nothing that you'd want to say that this and this is what is affecting anyone. Omah is doing his P, he's running his race, he's doing his international shows, getting certifications, getting credits in a lot of places. Ayra Starr, on the other hand, also had a world tour. She's done shows, she's gotten her certifications in France, and she's attending fashion shows right now, so which is really, really good. So for me, the comparison is really baseless. One person number will always be higher than the other. Look at when Whiskey was on the Hot 100, look at the length it got to. Look at where Burna Boy had gotten to all the times he's been on the Billboard. Look at where Davido got to, in and out. So everybody have different things and different ways, but you cannot say because oh, this person is doing so in certain place, you should now start comparing him
So
to the other person. Everybody gets in your own race. So Nigerian fans, we just want to have a conversation about what is not. So we just like to compare and create a lot of chaos and toxic atmosphere.
Naturally.
The fan
But then,
base.
do you think this is self-orchestrated? Like it's not like they actually planned it.
No, I don't think it's planned. I don't think it's
So
planned.
someone just started from nowhere.
Exactly. It's just people wanting to. Someone could have just said, "Oh, Omah is bigger than so." Obviously, that's where.
And then someone will be like, don't
are you
disrespect
joking?
Omali.
Like,
Omah
you
is
get me.
bigger.
If you like say you don't want me to take your pain away.
Actually, I say they start.
That's how they would
I say
all
they
begin
start.
and then start saying a lot of things, start bringing, Ayra Starr has Diamond, Omah has this, Ayra Starr did, so like that's how to or just one tweet, just
Crazy.
one line of work.
Crazy. Anyways, I really don't like to talk about issues like this because I feel like they are both good. We don't have any to still compare them yet. Even though comparison is at some point good for the game, but however, as we speak for these two guys, they are doing it for themselves. We love them, and it's not good to start comparing them. However, I don't think it's a good time.
Yeah.
So I don't have much to say. I won't want to say anything about this one, except if you don't have something to say. But for me, I don't have anything to say. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us on this one. It's quite an amazing one. Thank you for your comment. Like I said, I saw your comment the last time. You guys dragged to the first key. That's like 1 in 10,000 years. Thank you. We can do it again this week. You guys should watch this video again so that we can look for key points. He have said something so you can pick and talk about him. Call his name out, tell him. If you don't know his name, the one wearing glasses, like you guys were doing, that one wearing glasses doesn't know anything about what he's saying. Call him out. Better boy guys, come out. Davido, let's do this more often. And I will live in a better place. Guys, take care of yourself. I love you guys so much. Have fun. I'm Daki, and this is the first kid.